No, you're not a freak. Rejection is God's protection. Take everything you know, invert it, convert it into an equation. Makes you feel amazing because you are the star of your own solar system, baby. Hey, welcome back. I'm going to jump right on in on this. The overall energy of this reading is the King of Cups. This is an emotional man that doesn't show his emotions so much. He kind of holding it within. He's transmuting energy of a very broken-hearted situation. So he's sensitive, and so he felt every bit of the heartbreak, although he internalized it all and didn't even really get a chance to express any of it. It almost like this swept away by the I would say excitement, but okay, I pulled another card. So actually, it wasn't excitement per se. It was a woman that was quite attractive and mostly in the money department. So the emotions were put aside, and then so this same King of Cups person, he threw his truth away with the King of Swords in reverse. I getting this feeling of throwing those cups away. I'm sorry, yes, throwing emotions aside to get over the heartbreak and kind of more focus on his money. And so he became a match with this Queen of Pentacles and became the King of Pentacles, and actually played out a very fruitful cycle for as long as possible, and you know, without really processing all of the deep sensitive emotions of what was this Queen of Pentacles distracted him away from, which was kind of convenient because this DM, Divine Masculine, was you know, very talented at what she needed to accomplish her mission. And so he was able to do that very willingly and get a lot of distraction from all of basically all of the heartbreak, all of deceptions, wondering, you know, like, okay, all right, let me see if I can get another card real quick, okay? Okay, that's where I was a missing link. Okay, so what it seems to me is, here's this picture here. This card represents memories of the past. And remember, the overall energy is this more emotional, but yet, you know, transmuting this emotion. So the King of Pentacles and the Queen of Pentacles, this is, I believe, the same man, the same king, with a different queen here, this queen. So he's with this queen, have a very fruitful financial cycles, perhaps multiple cycles together. But now this is the current energy, is what about my emotions and what about my memories of this past? And if you look at the cards, you can see, like, really specifically, like, good memories of being a child and being, like, with the dog, and, like, very, very actually reflective in his nature, but specifically about the water. And this person is probably a water dominant chart, a man of they say Cancer, Pisces, or Scorpio, but this is like a deep inside. Remember, because the outside is this is what everyone sees in the 3D, a king and a queen of pentacles. But he's not really a king and queen of pentacles, because actually he's really a king of swords, which is an air, turned upside down. So he's confused his truth. But reflecting on his truth, he's seeing he is more emotional. Yes, this King of Pentacles side is important to him to grow with this other lady, maybe with maybe, I mean, it's hard to say with a Queen of Pentacles. You know, Queen of Pentacles, it's hard to call a Queen of Pentacles karmics because they look so good on the outside. But if you are compromising your truth, then it is a karmic situation. And I think that's why it's so hard for this guy to have gone back and actually even taken the time to think of other times, because these times were so distracting, being in this big baller, I'm a, you know, pentacles person, when in fact, remember, this is actually a lie. This king is living. His divine masculine is not in his divine path, according to the way this card falls. The reason I'm saying that is because it looks like this is what he was going through. During this time, there may have been so much heartbreak and things that he had to get over that he hadn't processed. And so this actually was weighing DM down and keeping him in a lower vibration. See, keeping him in King of Swords reverse. This is a very nasty person. Trying to see where they balance out. Like, you can see this. Like, would you rather be in your truth when you have money and you have, you know, like these reflective emotions? Okay, I'm sorry. This is a little confusing. If this resonates for you, bear with me. I think it'll come full circle as we look at the rest of these cards. All right, so this right here is showing me that this is what you have to go through as part of the process. Okay, so here's the order of what I've got. Is somebody is trying to get over these are deceptive or they're lying ways, which when they realizing they have them, they're starting to feel that karma of it. But they're getting over this heartbreak they've caused basically themselves by looking at their past and saying, hey, maybe I wasn't as innocent in it as I kind of made myself out to be. Basically, that's divine masculine's position. Meanwhile, we have the next three cards, which go from wish fulfillment and then emotionally. So remember, this is the energy now. So he's getting this, like, these memories of like this emotional aspect. Like, it's all inside mostly. But is looking for to see what is his emotional fulfillment, because cool, like, pentacles are cool, and me and this chick, we could make money and stuff. Like, we can make memories and we could make money, but I'm sorry, my bad, I gave you the wrong ones. This is what he's trying to do. He's trying to make, oh yeah, he wants to make memories and he wants to remember his child, like the good things about his past. Because I feel like he's outgrown this Queen of Pentacles situation where there's then these cycles of lots of, like, money, fruitfulness in that way. And he was content there for a while. Like, look at me, I'm sitting here with my pentacle on my lap, and I'm gonna grow old with a pentacle, and I have this, which comes off as feeling very karmic, because remember, he's not living his truth with this. So this is a karmic situation. Perhaps the answer is coming soon, because his next card is the Ace of Cups, which is a new start in love, which is confusing because these two people look like, I mean, this isn't about love right here. This is about, look at my pentacle. I have a pentacle. Look at my pentacle. And then it's like, how long can we sit here and say, hey, look at my pentacle, before we go, man, what else am I? What else makes me happy? What makes me come and be my truth? And then so to get this way, to get into his truth, there's this other, and then this is literally what I just picked up, which apparently he likes to be married. He's married maybe, but I mean, sorry, this is a, so he is married or marryable. He likes marriage. But he's not living in his truth fully. So let's figure out why. All right, so here's this other, these two cards. There's this 10 of Wands and a Queen of Swords in the upright. So we had a King of Swords in reverse and a Queen of Swords in the upright. So look what happens when you get them upright. They're looking towards each other. When he's like this, he doesn't flip until he finishes his emotional inventory, his reflection of why is she over here holding all that burden by herself? Well, this queen, I don't know if it's the same queen, but it's a different queen actually, because this queen is the one, maybe he's married to this one. But something's wrong because he's sitting there bored of his pentacle and he's thinking about emotional fulfillment and a new start in love. And it's interesting because the only king that was upside down was the King of Swords, and the other next, there you come, we got another counterpart. She's upright. She's living in her truth. She's carrying all these burdens. She's living all this she's trying to get rid of all of the burden. But look, she's just wandering, holding the burdens, carrying it, waiting, maybe for him to realize his emotional fulfillment relies on his authenticity, his truth to himself. He does like to be married. He does like his pentacle, but he feels like something's not correct because why is he upside down in his truth? What is he missing? And there's only one who knows is him, because this is all about personal inner fulfillment. This is about turning his own deception around and seeing things for how he really is and why he's that way and how much he can do to basically stand in his own truth. So, well, what was the problem before? I don't really understand this. Is that I need to pull some cards on this, because this is the thing. There's like it's almost like there's two women, or it's the same woman. Hold on, let me think about this for a second. I feel like these are very distinctly different women, because the energies of the male one was like a transition of the same male, where this is two different women. I feel like here's the one that is in it out of the truth, because this is literally the Queen of Wands. Like, she's got the sword of truth. So I have to go with my gut on this and say this is a different woman who is kind of more balanced. Like, she has the water, she has the flags of ooh. Oh, wow. She's talking about, this is the Lovers, right? This is a choice, is literally what this feels like. It's a choice in love. The Lovers card usually represents a choice in love. So that answered my question. It's definitely two different women. And it's definitely two different packages. This one is basically met its final growth potential, where this one is opening up new doorways.